or the worst thing that I've ever ate. And I'm not gonna tell you, like, it's not gruesome or anything, but there is vomit. There's that. Be ready for that. But it was 7 of us, right? We're all sitting around and we were watching Good Mythical Morning, right? Watching Red and Link eating weird stuff. And they were talking about how your nose and your taste buds work in tandem to get the full effect of what you were eating. And they were using like a sun visor and putting something on top of it so they could smell it, and then putting weird crap in their mouth so that they would eat, you know, trick their brain into eating weird stuff. So as we were sitting around watching this, we're like, why don't we make something really weird and eat it? And for some reason, we thought that was a wonderful idea. It's 5 guys, 2 girls. The girls go into the kitchen, and the rule was that you can make anything in the kitchen that you find, but as long as it won't kill us. So, you know, it can't be like, we were sitting there chilling, and we hear them giggling, and then we hear rustling, and at one point we heard the microwave go off, and that caused a little bit of concern. But we sat there and we waited until they brought us the finished product. And the finished product come out in an icing cup with a spoon in it, and they handed us spoons. And I had the bright idea of saying, let's go outside for this. And that was a wonderful idea. We all go outside. We all get a spoon. And my friends, being way smarter than I, are like analyzing what this is and, you know, trying to like figure out how they're gonna tactically go about this thing. And I said, soup, glump. And that was the whole thought process that I have. That's what I do. So I'm sat there, and the first thing that come to mind was an odd texture, super thick, and it had like these hard, chewy chunks in it. And I was okay. I was okay for the very most part. And everybody's eyeing me down, right? And so just when I thought I could handle it, I opened my mouth to say, it's not that bad. And I got its. And all of a sudden, everything cleared. My body instantly rejected. I managed to keep myself together, but it was a very terrible experience. There are 5 of us, right, that tried it. The next guy that did it instantly projectile vomited. And I'd never seen that before in my life. The next guy, he didn't projectile vomit, but it was very close to it. The other guy, he did not. We were the only 2 that did not throw up after all this, and we did not toss our cookies. I tried, even after it took a long time, but I finally got calmed back down for it, and I went in for a second spoonful because I'm an idiot. And there was no way, like, I couldn't even get it in my mouth. You can't do it. It got like right here, and it's like, and that was as far as it could go. And it was just, whew. Before they told us what it was, we were allowed to guess to see if we can guess some of the ingredients. And I don't know all the ingredients. There's about 5 or so. I could guess 3 of them, and I can still remember. But one was, it was cake icing. There was Lucky Charms, Worcestershire sauce, and horseradish sauce. And that horseradish sauce was really what brought it home. There might have been like garlic or something in there. Maybe steak sauce. So, like, what made it bad was, one, it had this awful texture to it. It was just like me. I like texture stuff, I guess. It was a no-go for me all the way around. Then you got that horseradish, which was like, you know, just beat the crap out of you. There was no way, like, you can't handle it. I'm not encouraging you to try this at home, but, you know, yeah, that was the worst thing I'd ever ate. But see, like, I can eat some weird stuff. I didn't eat that. I won't eat nothing like they do on Good Mythical Morning. No, they're way up there on like what they can do with their stuff. No, I'm not trying to challenge that. But this was bad, really bad. Something weird but good. I will leave you on a good note because that was kind of it. Got hungry, right? Since I don't cook very well, I had spaghetti and I had pizza rolls. I put those together and it was amazing. I don't know if that was because I was starving to death or because you know, it was good. I liked it. Hey, now I do have a cousin of mine that does remind me of another story. Living by himself in college, right? He went to go get him some breakfast, right? When he goes to get him some breakfast from his kitchen, he goes up and he has Lucky Charms. I guess that's what reminded me of it. But he gets the Lucky Charm, reaches in the refrigerator for the milk, and he didn't have milk. But what my friend did have was Mountain Dew. Now, us being from the South, I mean, you know, why not? Dude's hungry, he pours it into the bowl, and he takes a bite out of it, and he thought it was amazing. To my surprise as well. He ate the bowl, and like, you know, he thought it was like one of the best things he'd come up with. Months later, out of school and everything, and like he's at the house, like he finally got to move back home, and he's at the house and he's chilling. He's like, you know what? He thought back to that day, and he's like, I remember that stuff was really good that day. Like, I got that. Let me see if I can go make it. He took it, made it, tried it. It was terrible. That poor man must have been starving to death to eat that. Like, what possessed you? Like, things taste better when you're hungry, and that's all there is to that. Until next time.